Thank you for coming in today. Could you please state your name and role at MITRE?
Hello, my name is Arbor Desky, and I've been working full-time as a staff member at MITRE. And in my role, I work on one of the contracts supporting the FCC, where we test various systems to make sure that they're integrated properly so that calls are successful. Many people don't understand the difficulties faced by deaf and hard of hearing people when they're trying to communicate. Something that should be a simple task is extremely challenging. One example of this is when I'm trying to call businesses, such as a bank. I'm doing that through a VRS interpreter. What usually happens is the person will hang up because they believe I'm trying to commit fraud. So this shouldn't happen to anyone in the deaf community, including me.
Today, many deaf Americans use the Video Relay Service, or VRS, to communicate with other citizens. The VRS system sets up a three-way video call with a communications assistant who can translate American Sign Language into spoken English and back again. It's an impactful and important service, but technical problems can prevent effective communication. When MITRE began testing in the summer of 2017, more than a quarter of our test calls exposed interoperability and communications issues. MITRE works with the FCC, the VRS providers, and our academic partners who represent the deaf community to ensure interoperability, with the goal of connecting every user, every time.
Every call I make is definitely a practice of patience and trust. I have to place my trust in the technology, in the app, and the interpreter.
At MITRE, we place 24,000 test calls per quarter, identifying issues and reporting them to the FCC and to the VRS providers, letting them know what isn't working and exploring potential solutions for now and in the future. By collaborating directly with the FCC and industry, we've been able to greatly improve the telecommunications experience for the deaf and hard of hearing community.
I'm very passionate about the work that I do, and it's deeply personal. I'm just amazed every day that I get to work here at MITRE and in the field of telecommunications, which has such an impact on the deaf and hard of hearing community. As a member of the deaf community, VRS is a service I use every day. Being here to tackle this problem for my community matters. It's more than just providing telecommunications functional equivalence, and that's most important when you're trying to achieve equity. So our work here, together with the FCC and MITRE, we are continually working towards that goal. At MITRE, we are truly working towards making sure that the telecommunications landscape is more equitable. MITRE, solving problems for a safer world.